Hey guys, today's play game of Tex Murphy Under a Killing Moon. This is the third game in the Tex Murphy series, and it was released in 1994. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the Tex Murphy adventure games because they use full motion video. They're set in a dystopian, cyberpunk type of universe in San Francisco, a city I used to live in, which is pretty cool. And it's influenced by film noir, which I also love. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's put my thing there. So yeah, Under a Killing Moon. Name of this game. Okay, day one.
So last night, after 15 years, the Colonel walks into my office. Made me take a good hard look at myself. Maybe I have hit bottom, and maybe I do look like hell. Lord knows the only exercise I've had lately is tipping the bottle and flipping
And it's the
cards into
same
my
actor
hat.
actually that plays Tex Murphy.
I gotta find some
Which
work.
is cool.
Contrary to what the Colonel might think, I'm as good a detective as he ever was. Now I just gotta prove it. I'm gonna scare up a job today, even if it means finding somebody's lost puppy.
Alright. So I can actually walk around, huh? Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, it's not exactly totally freedom of movement, but it is my office. Oh, I gotta move very carefully. Let's see.
I love my comfy chair. I just wish it wouldn't be so easy to tip over whenever I got drunk. This one really isn't art, it's a placemat from Taco Bob's. Well, that's not gonna work. The fabulous Dior lamp. I bought it for 77 cents. World War IV. A dark and reactionary vision of the coming century
Rush
by
Limbaugh
Rush
III.
Limbaugh.
Okay.
Hip-hop English keeps me up on all the slang kids are using today. This cabinet is where my old successes go to die.
Open. What's inside there?
This pure mountain spring water is indispensable, literally. I'm out of paper cups.
Nice. Oh man, gotta be super sensitive when I'm in my mouse.
Oh, great. Another incoming message that won't print out. If I don't get a new fax machine, I'll be out of business. PrimeLink Computer is the only valuable piece of equipment left in the office. By entering suspect information like height, weight, and hair color, I can access the suspect's personal file. Spent weeks earning this paper. Best 20 bucks I ever spent. The UI of U was the only place that would accept me. Half the course credit was earned by locating the university. This one really isn't art, it's a placemat from Taco Bob's. This piece of art is called Two Whales on a Bender.
What's this? On. You can play a game. So this is a game within this game. Huh, that's cool. I'll be Oriental, male. That's my height here. That's my weight. Mutant. No. Hair color. What is this about? My hair color? Black. Eyes. 3 eyes? You got 1 or 3 eyes? Okay. Shoe size. They even have shoe size? Okay. Distinctive marks. Broken nose, hunchback, missing teeth, needle marks. Tattoos, scars. Limbs, missing left arm, missing head. Chest, naked lady, and missing teeth. What's this about? Possible law. Oh, this is looking for crimes.
I bought
the
this
suspects?
table so I wouldn't have to sit on the floor when I use my computer. CrimeLink Computer is the only valuable...
Oh, okay. This is not a game, it's a database, I think, of, the database of different guys, I guess, or different people who can match this profile. Okay, I thought it was like a mini game. Third leg, fourth leg. Okay, that's cool. This is the database, I guess. Oh. Okay, come on. Let's see what's this.
My phone would work perfectly if it hadn't been disconnected. This here is my favorite desk drawer.
Can you open it? There.
As usual, it's a mess. Nothing here but nostalgia. Oh, great. Another incoming message that won't print out. If I don't get a new fax machine, I'll be out of business. That hutch holds a life's worth of knickknacks, paddywhacks, and the world's largest piece of elbow macaroni.
Damn.
That hutch holds a life's worth. Another pile of garbage. There just aren't enough hours in the day.
I totally agree with that.
I call this painting The Big Spill. That's a perfect bed for a destitute PI. Small, lightweight, no sheets required.
Kind of reminds me of the main character from Anachronox, because he's a destitute PI. Has his own office and not much else.
The office was actually a dance studio before I moved in, and Latin dancing is a Murphy family tradition. The dusty credenza I've got serves only one purpose, and that's to keep the dust off the floor. My gun. I love it so much!
Gonna get it? Okay, there.
The old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! And you!
Oh.
Hey,
I was
hey,
firing
Sonny,
like
can
a
you help me
full
out?
fedora.
My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know. Oh, my hell. No matter how bad things got, I always had my gun. Now I've lost that, too. I have a feeling this is gonna be one of those days.
Okay, lost my gun. Yeah, I think I got a hole in my fedora.
My phonograph's an old family heirloom. I love to play the classics. Cool and the Gang, Peaches and Herb.
Nice. Nice music. Okay, I think that's it for my office. Not much here. School dance.
Great-great-grandpa Murphy made it through the Depression by teaching cha-cha lessons to rich older women. He made thousands before the authorities found out he had no formal training.
Do you need formal training? Be a dance instructor?
That's the door to the street.
What about this door?
Ah, the closet door.
Look, a bunch of trench coats and everything.
All I've ever needed was a soft felt fedora, a well-tailored overcoat, and a comfy pair of sneakers. Some people know what they like, and they stay with it.
Of course, every outfit's the same. Alright, let's go out then. Neo San Francisco, let's go out.
The air outside feels thick, like I'm breathing through a pair of dirty gym socks. It's a high radiation day. Most everyone will be staying inside, but I need to hunt for some work. I always like to start the day with the traditional PI breakfast. That hits the spot. Chelsea's a hot woman. I hear she's a mutant, but it doesn't show. The only weird thing about her is she won't go out with me. Chelsea Bando's the kind that could hold her own with anyone. She has a way of turning my niece to jelly. She's a mutant, just like everyone else in this part of town, but she's a real beauty.
Well, hello, stranger.
Hey, sweetheart. Know anyone who could use my services today?
Well, I guess that depends on which services we're talking about, big guy.
So why don't you join me for a drink and I'll go over all the great services I have to offer.
Gee, Tex, you know, that kind of talk could get you into trouble. But I don't drink with customers.
Stood response.
Well, not even with the hottest PI in town?
Well, maybe. But I hear he's busy. So, is there something I can do for you? Rook acts like a tough guy, but he's a softie. Just don't tell him that to his face. Oh, you know me, Tex. I'm just making ends meet. I love Louis, but his friendliness doesn't fool me. He's a sharp one. He knows everything that's going on in this neighborhood. Franny's a live wire. Either she or Sal is going to do time for killing the other one. I have never seen a couple fight like they do. Sal's a handful. He's a nice guy, but I don't know, I feel kind of naked when he gives me the eye. Luckily, Ardo seems to like me. I mean, if I were on his bad side, I'd be tempted to relocate. He could crush a Subaru with one hand. Wish I could help you there, Tex.
Okay. Let's get out of here. So I'm staying at the Hotel Ritz, huh? Closed.
The Bijou Theater used to be quite a night spot. It was condemned years ago and could collapse any day. There's no way I'm going in there.
Golden Gate Hotel.
The Golden Gate Hotel was once known as the Waldorf of the Pacific. Its halls are still sturdy, and the walls have worn well. But there's nobody living inside. Coit Tower was once a majestic landmark.
Coit
The
Tower.
wiener stand on the patio at the base of Coit Tower made the best chili dog in town. No one's here right now, though, so I better check back later.
Okay. Can't go to Coit Tower.
Yeah, looks like someone's locked the door. This is the brand new electronic shop outlet. No pun intended. I won't be able to get inside the electronic shop until I get a membership card. Rook Garner runs this pawn shop.
Can I go in?
Rook Garner runs this pawn shop.
There.
Rook Garner runs this pawn shop. He's a crusty old World War III vet with a face like a raisin and a tongue like a butcher's cleaver.
What do you want, Murphy?
Looks like someone didn't get enough fiber in his breakfast this morning.
Shut up, Murphy. The last thing I need right now is a yappy-mouthed wise guy.
Sorry, you just look like you could stand to be lightened up a bit.
I just got my wallet lightened. Does that count?
Last night, someone broke into my pawn shop. I don't usually have anything of great value, but yesterday, I gave out a fair amount of cash for an extremely valuable diamond bracelet.
My deductive powers tell me the bracelet's no longer on the premises.
Brilliant work, Murphy.
When you're a seasoned PI, you pick up on these things. Now go on.
The bracelet was pawned by a young girl named Emma Nimpton. She said she hated to hawk a family heirloom, but had no choice. She said she would reclaim the bracelet in a month. Well, since the bracelet was worth 10 times 8,000 I loaned her, it was a good deal for me.
Did you get any other information from this Emma Nimpton?
She left a phone number. I called her this morning, but the line is disconnected.
Have you contacted the police?
No, the police are a waste of time, and I can't afford to hire a decent PI.
So what am I, chopped liver?
I'd appreciate your help. I'm not a rich man, but if you find the bracelet, I'll owe you a few favors, which could come in handy. Come back here and I'll show you where they broke in.
Rook takes me out back and shows me where the burglar broke in. The back window is busted out and the latch is ripped. It's a sloppy job. As I start my investigation, I'm looking for information to enter into my CrimeLink computer back at the office. One thing's for sure, Emma Nimpton won't be one of the suspects' names. Every PI worth his salt knows that's not my name spelled backwards.
I see.
Well, that's the sturdy, worm-eaten back door to Rook's pawn shop.
Okay, there's this Rook's pawn shop again. What's going on here?
These disgusting piles of trash remind me of Aunt Betty's annual yard sales. The Slice of Heaven has been making pizza on the other side of this wall for so long, the bricks smell faintly of extra cheese. Oh man! This dumpster smells like 20-year-old mayonnaise, and I ought to know. Well, Oh man! Well, I'll be darned. Except for the filth and stench, the interior isn't much different than the average studio apartment. In fact, it's nicely furnished. Someone's been living here, and I wonder if he saw anything.
Someone furnished the garbage, the dumpster? Okay. Someone's been living in the dumpster.
This rickety wooden fence keeps Rook's pawn shop and the Slice of Heaven pizza parlor from collapsing into each other.
Wait, move? There we go.
Louis Laments runs the Brew and Stew, which is a local hangout. Francesca Lucido makes the spiciest pizza in the city. The only thing spicier than her cooking is her imagination. And right now she seems to have a thing for me.
Nice. Let's check it out.
Francesca Lucido makes...
Well, it's that a handsome P.I. Tex Murphy. Have you come to take me away?
How'd you guess? You must have seen my white horse hitched to the railing out front.
Oh my, Mr. Murphy, you certainly know how to excite a girl.
Well, that's what I've been told. I almost got my own 900 number before getting into the PI biz.
Well, I certainly would have subscribed. What can I do for you, Mr. Sexy Voice? Rook is a tough old geezer. I've known him ever since we opened the Slice of Heaven back in '32, but I can't say I know him very well. Chelsea is a nicer girl. Sal tries to flirt with her, but she doesn't give him the time of day. I like Louis. He runs a nicer place, and I go over there and chat with him when the business is slow. Well, I was hoping you'd get around to asking about me. I'm just a lonely, hot-blooded woman who needs the love of a good, strong man.
And with a noticeable, trying too hard Italian accent.
Me and Sam got married too young, and it's been up and down ever since. I've had enough of his drinking and the womanizing, and I divorce him in a second. But he's got a couple of buddies who are top lawyers. If I had some hard evidence of his screwing around, I could divorce him and get a decent settlement. Ardo is an overgrown kid. He comes in here for the all-you-can-eat buffet, and I've got to kick him out every time. If I didn't, he'd eat everything we got. Can't help you, Tex. Sorry, I don't know anything about that. I heard that Rook's place got robbed. It scares me to death. There's so much crime in this part of the city.
Go to Fountain Lunch. Wait, what's this area?
Man, there are signs of radioactivity everywhere.
Oh, that's when World War III, huh? Yeah, apparently this is World War III when it happened. Blew up most of that place. Okay, just parts of town.
Louis Lamintz runs the Brew and Stew, which is a local hangout. The Brew and Stew is run by Louis Lamintz, a bloated mutant with a heart bigger than his waistline. Everyone comes to Louis' cafe. So does all the street talk. If something's going on, Louis knows about it.
What can I do for you, Mike?
How about a pitcher of beer and the love of a good woman, Louis?
I can't help you with the woman, Mike. Yeah, no problem with the beer, though. Put it on your tab?
Sure. I'll take a beer over women anyway. It's easier to stomach.
Spoken like a true philosopher, Mike. A cold beer is truly one of life's simpler pleasures. Rook's an ornery old cuss, but me and him are old buddies. We fought in the big war together. He's one person you can trust in these troubled times. Chelsea acts tough, but she has to be with all the scum around. And she's as smart as she is pretty. She knows a lot of what goes on in the shadows of this city. Yeah, things are a little slow, but I'm getting by. Having to lay off some of my kitchen help hurt my pride more than anything. Granny's a fireball. She and Sal opened a pizza place 7 to 8 years ago, and they've been fighting ever since. Sal's a big guy with an appetite for food, wine, and women. He comes by here most every day for lunch. Ardo comes in now and again. Usually orders a couple of steaks and a chocolate milk. His temper's as short as he is tall. And he's only got one oar in the water. A bad combination. Rook told me about the bracelet, but I don't know anything more about it. Rook's been robbed before, but he's never had anything really valuable taken. This is gonna set Rook back for a while. Too bad the cops have turned a blind eye.
The once majestic Chandler Avenue. There's enough radiation in this asphalt to fry an egg on Christmas morning. My trusty...
Let's get in there. Coit Tower. There's a map of San Francisco.
Coit Tower was once a majestic landmark. The Wiener stand on the...
Oh, okay, I can't go there. Huh. Anyways, yeah, this is Under a Killing Moon. Tex Murphy, Under a Killing Moon. This is the third entry in the series. And yeah, if you guys like film noir, like 90s, charming 90s FMV type detective mystery games, Yeah, point and click adventures. Well, this is sort of point and click. It's kind of like a first person perspective one. But yeah, cyberpunk dystopian type of setting, then check it out. I think it's a really cool game. So I think this is definitely the place to start, because the first two games are a little bit more rough and primitive, I'd say. So yeah, I would say start at this one, Tex Murphy Under a Killing Moon. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, definitely it's up my